Bridget Bartlett here. I am the president of Vision Marketing and Design.com, and today is actually part three of our new series on how to create a web agency for restaurants. Okay, it's a very, very lucrative niche, especially right now with coronavirus, and a lot of restaurants are struggling to stay in business, especially the ones who never had the ability to order online. They are just now realizing how incredibly important it is for people to be able to place their order online and then even have a delivery service. I'm always preaching about, if I owned a restaurant, and it was just my husband and I would automate every single thing possible to eliminate the staff. And it would just be my husband cooking and then me doing deliveries or something like that, right? You could completely close the doors down and have someone doing deliveries, having someone manage the kitchen, and then you could seriously make your way through the pandemic in that sense. Okay, so definitely, if you are struggling in your business or you want to help restaurant owners, this is a great training series. So before we get started, I want just to invite you to join the Vision Marketing and Design team. You can do that at visionmarketinganddesign.com. All you need to do basically is just get access to the Builder All tools. Okay, so I go through this every single day, but we have a lot to go over today, so I definitely want to kind of go through this fast. So I do provide training Monday through Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You do need access to the Builder All tools. It's 40 plus tools that we have all in one place that integrate together. We do Friday Q&A on via Zoom, so if you have any questions, you can join me. There's also over $10,000 in free courses that you can take as a member. There's also 85,000 plus free PLR products that you can use to, brand ebooks or video courses or whatever as your own. You also have the opportunity to become a freelancer. So if you become comfortable in, working with one of the tools and you want to provide your services to clients, you can apply to be a freelancer. I also provide private coaching, and it is half price for members. In addition to the templates are half price for members as well. So if you want to check out any of the testimonial videos from my team members, you can do that here. And here is where it explains all the benefits that you get for being in Team Vision. If you want to choose a Builder All account, you can do that and then just choose any of these plans here to become a Builder All member. As soon as you check out, you'll go to the page to get your Team Vision account for free. So if you are already a Builder All member, though, no worries. You can join here. It's just $47 a month, and you will get access to all the benefits that Team Vision gets. It will not change your sponsor. It will not, change anything about your Builder All account. We just wanted to provide the opportunity for you to join as well. Okay, so let me go ahead and get logged in here to the live broadcast because I definitely want to say hello to all of my members. If you're watching anywhere besides the broadcast page I'm getting ready to show you, just know that I do not monitor those while I'm live. I do try to go back, but I honestly don't spend a lot of time on social media. So definitely this is the best place if you have any questions. Looks like Shawana is here and Maria, both Marias, Karen and Val. Hello, ladies. Nice to have you. Okay, so we want to create our products, but before we even do that, we need to get a domain and create a professional email. Now, the reason that I want to do that first before we create our products is because we need to fill out our store details, but you need to have your professional email to fill out your store details because that's where all of your emails in your store are going to go, right? You want it to be branded to your business. Now, I have different businesses, so I need a domain and a professional email for each of my businesses because if I send an email to someone for the restaurant ordering system, I don't want it to come from visionmarketinganddesign.com. I want it to come from visionfoodtools.com because that is the basically Vision Marketing and Design is the parent company of the visionfoodtools.com. Okay. Sorry, I needed a drink already. Okay, so How do you purchase domains? We're going to make this fast, okay? I'm just going to go to domains. If you need to purchase one, I use Bluehost. There are a million different ones that you can use. I just use Bluehost because that's what I used first, and it was just easier to keep all my domains there. So if you want to purchase the domain, you just click purchase. You search a domain. Once you've walked through the payment process, you'll need to point, no matter where this is, it's all the same, right? No matter where you've decided, if you go to where your domains are, and then you click on manage the domain that you want to change the name servers to, and the name servers, what this is going to do is it's going to say, hey, you're the host of your email, or the host of your domain is Bluehost in this, and it could be GoDaddy, it could be Namecheap, it could be whatever. So the host of my domain is Bluehost. That will stay Bluehost unless I transfer it. Okay. But all I want to do is I want to keep Bluehost as my domain host, but I want Builderall. I want to point it towards Builderall. So basically, when you change the name servers, it's like you're saying, hey, I want Bluehost to host this domain, but I want everything that I need done to be done on Builderall. Now, there are other, you can have Bluehost still host your emails, and there's all kinds of scenarios, but we're not going to talk about those today because they're irrelevant today, right? What we want to do is just point our domain to Builderall. All right. Now, if you have not had this, so far we've only purchased this. This is what I'm showing you right now. We've only purchased this. What we need to do is go to DNS, and you'll see that we have the ability to change the name servers. And I've already done this because I wanted to give it a chance to propagate so that I could create my professional email. But once, if you go to, let me actually go to my, okay. So if you go to click domain inside of your website, and there are several ways that you can get to this, but I'm going to click domain, and you'll see that as soon as this opens up, if you already have your domain, you can type it in there, but it tells you that you need name server number 1 is this one, name server number 2 is this one, okay? So you need to go back to Bluehost or GoDaddy or wherever your name server or your domain is hosted at, and you just want to go here, custom, and then type that in, right? So let me go back here, and I will show you. So all I want to do is click that, go back to Bluehost, and then I just want to paste that, right? Go back to the next one. I'm going to click that to copy. I'm going to go back to Bluehost. I'm going to paste that, and then click save. So that's all you have to do. Okay. Now I am done with Bluehost. I don't need to do anything else with Bluehost. Now, before my domain will show up in Builderall, what I have to do is connect it. Okay, now you see that I've already connected it, so that's why it says I want to disconnect my domain. But to connect it, all you'd have to do is just, now that it's pointed to Builderall, you come back to your website and you type in the domain, and then it'll say connect my domain. Okay, now it won't instantly work. Okay, it might say like security warning, or there's a SSL error or something like that, because it takes 24 to 48 hours to propagate, meaning it needs to, now Bluehost needs to tell all of the internet all over the world, hey, guess what? Instead of pointing here, we want this domain to point here. Okay, so that's what's going on. Usually, honestly, it only takes like an hour or two. But that is what we want to tell clients. That is what we want to prepare for, just in case there are any issues. All right, so now we have a domain connected to our website. Okay, so now we need a professional domain. Okay, so I usually do these both at the same time because, like I said, it does take a while to propagate. Even when you create a new email, for it to be able to send and receive emails, sometimes that takes a little while. So once it's connected to your website, when you come to custom email right here in your menu, you will see that it shows up here. Now I've already created one, but we need to create another one. Okay, so I'm going to click create email. Now you'll see, because I chose that domain, whatever I put here is going to be the email here. So I actually need a support email. So I'm going to type in support. And now the email that I'm going to create is going to be support@visionfoodtools.com. So now I'm going to enter in my password. Okay, and of course it needs to be 90%. Now it's all good. Let me click create. Okay, so now I have created my 2 professional emails. Okay, so now where do you view these emails? If you go to view email list and you go to your domain, you can see create or access. Now, if you ever need to change the passwords, you can do that here. If you want to configure this, meaning if you want to forward it to another email, or you want to provide an alias or something like that, you can do that there. But again, I don't want to go too deep into that. I just want to show you how to access it. Okay, so we've created these, we've created our password. Now we just need to click here to access. Now, if you guys can't see because of my banner scrolling at the top, the address to this login page is webmail dot whatever your domain is. Okay, so this domain is webmail.visionfoodtools.com. So if this was a client that I created this for and they wanted to host their emails on Builderall, then I would give them this login. I would create the email address for them and then and the password, and then I would give them the login. They can change their password inside the dashboard, but if I type in info at visiontools.com and then my password, Vision Food Tools, Vision Food Tools, then you'll see that your email comes up. Okay, so there's lots of other things you can do. You can set the signatures and blah blah blah. You have all that stuff, right? But now we've talked about this. Let's get into actually. Now we need to build out our store. Okay, so we've created our professional email. We have connected our domain, and now we need to go to the checkout. Okay, once we get into the checkout, we're going to start creating our packages. All right, because again, we want to automate this stuff. We don't want to be trying to, manually invoice people. Okay, it does take a while to write up proposals and create an invoice and send it to the client. But what we want to do is actually create like generic packages. That way we can just send them the link or put the link on our website, and then that way they can just purchase on their own. Okay, so my business name is Vision Food Tools, and my full name is Bridget Bartlett. And my email is going to be info at vision tools, visionfoodtools.com. I keep forgetting this domain because I struggled so much with it. Okay. And then the phone number, it's going to be probably the same. I haven't really decided yet if I want to create a new phone number for this business or just my business phone number. So I'm just going to copy this and let's go back now to my checkout, and I'm going to put my phone number there. Okay, so now we'll click next, and we need to choose the country. So I'm going to choose United States and my postal code and my address. I have a P.O. box for business. And I'm going to type in the city and the state. Okay, and start. All right, so now we have actually created our store. Okay, we don't have any products in our store, but we've created our store. So we want to create our first product. And so I'm going to click products and then create new product. Okay, so here is where we want to start thinking about our packages. Okay, so if you go to, first of all, let me show you the website that I'm working on so far. This is what I have done is I've basically replicated the Gloria Foods website, and I've kind of made it my own a little bit, but honestly, it's not that much my own yet. Because for me, when I'm working on a project like this where I'm a little unfamiliar because it's something new, I'm not quite sure how I want to position it. So what I usually do is I just start building. Okay, now other people would say that's the exact wrong thing to do, but this is how I work. And so this is what works for me. I just start building. I know the direction I want to go in, but I'm not quite sure until I really dive in and I see all the moving parts, the direction and how I want to position it. Okay. So you can see here, if you look at the Gloria Foods let me find the Gloria Foods website. I think I need to, is it here? No, here. All right, Gloria Food. Okay. So here is the original Gloria Foods restaurant. Now, I will say too, as a partner, you get all of these images and things. They let you use all this stuff, right? Because you're a partner and they want you to. So they actually give you very high quality, like all of these images and things that you can use. They even give you some copy and all that. So what I did is I created my own. They actually give you videos and things too. So if you want access to any of that, you can get that here where it says partner resources. You get these presentations, you get, instructional videos, and the instructional videos are unbranded. This one is really cool as well. I'll play this for you because it's really important. It's only a minute long, so let me play it so that you can hear the video and how it's unbranded. And that is why, and I'm going to show you some other example websites of how they positioned this same tool to give us some ideas about packages and things. So let me go ahead and play this video for you. Hopefully you can hear it. I won't play the commercial for you, but okay, so unmute.
Meet John. His little restaurant makes the best curry in town. The restaurant has a loyal following, but business is not hot like his curries. Eventually, he noticed where his potential customers were going online. So John goes to his web agency and asks for online ordering and a mobile app. The agency comes back with a proposal for a custom built platform. It's extremely expensive and will take 3 months to roll out. John's also heard of other big portals that provide a shared online ordering system for restaurants. It turns out they take a big cut from all orders sent through their system. This would amount to hundreds or even thousands of dollars every month. John signs up and adds the order online buttons to his restaurant's website and Facebook page. He then turns his own smartphone into an order receiving machine. The phone starts beeping as the first orders roll in. Finally, the team can concentrate on making delicious curry. No one's stuck taking voice calls and risking a bundled order. John's customers are happy too, using the app to order from anywhere, even on their way home. John is now looking to hire another delivery person as the number of orders keep increasing.
Okay, so super, super cool promo video. And look, you guys, I even checked with their support system and said, hey, I just wanted to make sure because I am teaching. I am teaching people. I want to make sure that I'm right, that we can use these images. I mean, you can even see that you can download all of the images and different things. Okay, so lots of bonuses that you can use in your own marketing efforts. Okay, you can also, there's a lot of restaurant resources that you can promote them as like a, hey, if you want to upgrade to this package, we'll even include this. And we'll talk about that in here in the packages in just a second. Okay, so now you kind of have an idea. So here is the website that I'm working on. And this actually, I thought this was really cool. It's what Gloria Foods has on their website. But I wasn't really sure how this works for them because if you just enter the name and then click get access, it just routes directly to the platform like that. So we don't have that capability inside of Builderall except for a contact form. So I put a contact form and I made it horizontal. And so if I just type in, your restaurant name and you click get instant access, then it actually routes them to the login page just like that. The reason that I did now, I'm already logged in. That's why it went right there instead of saying, hey, create an account or whatever. The reason I did that is because I think that's so clever in the psychology of the marketing because it's saying like, hey, get your free ordering system, just enter your restaurant name. Okay, instead of saying email. Now I know that this is a multi-million-dollar company, so I know that they have marketing people doing this research. And if you notice all over their website, they even have this footer that comes up, get your own free restaurant ordering system, and they have, enter your restaurant name and then get access. So um this is how they have that positioned instead of like enter your email to get it. Okay, so I thought that that was really smart, and I thought that that was great psychology, and that's why I really wanted to replicate that on this website. Now what happens on the back end though, it's going to go to an email that I have set it for, and then it's going to say inquiry. Now, I won't have their email address to be able to contact them, but I will have the name of their restaurant. So I can Google that. And then, chances are, if there's, even if there's three or four, I'm still going to contact all three or four of them and ask if they need my service, right? So it's just a little, it's not as efficient as maybe an email, but I think it might be higher converting. So I might actually do like a A/B split test to see which one converts better than the other. But again, we have that capability in Builderall. So food ordering, I've basically created my own page here, and then you can see, just scroll down. It's all the same image because I really only create the skeleton when I first get started. Then you have the restaurant services. Again, it's really the same. But then on the pricing, this is what I wanted to show you. On the pricing, it just has that image there, and then another, call to action. And then I've basically done exactly what Gloria Foods did. So let me go to their pricing page. So if you click on pricing, here is how they have this structured, and then they have their plan. So the way that they broke this down is actually in one free plan and then some add-ons. Okay, that's basically how they have it broken down. So in the free plan, they get all of these things here. Okay, and then the optional, they can add on credit card processing, add on the optimized website, add on the advanced promos, and add on the mobile app. Okay, now, there are so many ways to position this, but the best way is to do research. Okay, so again, I contacted Gloria Foods and I said, hey, I would love some examples of, how people are positioning this, right? Because if you don't know the answer, ask. Right? Reach out to people, ask them. I love too how they have these little icons. They're premium, and then they have these a different color because they're free. So I do like that. I do also like how these are like subtle, and then down here they're orange to show just the difference, that visually, that's really important when you're doing web design, to make that visual difference. Now, if you click here and you see, how does this work? They have a branded video. Now, this branded video is the same video that I just showed you. They also have other, actually, I think it's a different video, but they have other videos. And again, they let you brand it. So they literally gave me the links to all their YouTube videos and said you can download it with this extension, and you can edit them and add your own, logo and stuff. And then here again, notice they have your restaurant name and get access. So they are not asking for email before you get the access. So I think that's really important. You do see here, though, that they do have their Gloria Food, but of course, you can always create your own. I mean, it's always better to create your own anyway, but it's nice, just getting started, to not be so overwhelmed with all the mundane details. So you have see demo here. So this is actually, they just embedded a menu. To give an example, which is smart, sales optimized. This is just a link that you can share. So we're just going to link that to a button so they can see that website. Or if you have another one, like if you want to incorporate Builderall into this business structure, you could put a demo there, right? And it doesn't have to be $9, but it's $9 if you purchase it directly from the company. Okay. And then you see the direct link to download the fictitious restaurant app so they can check it out themselves and see, what it's like, what it looks like, how it works, and all that. Okay, so that's how they have structured it. Free plan with add-ons. All right, now let's look at some other companies that have structured their the same business, the same software, but they've structured it a little different. Okay, so on this one here, Munch Mama, it's very simple. It's just online ordering for restaurants, no commission, no third-party platforms, under your control. They have this get demo, where just a contact form. If you click there, it's that same video. And then if you click here, it's that same video. Okay, so they really want to drive home that video. They have a few, you know, uh, logos here from restaurants that they've helped before. And then this is literally it. It is just this simple opt-in page. They say no commissions, and then they have a little simple, and sometimes these are the most powerful marketing funnels because they're so simple that people are just like, it's just enough information to where they need to get more, but not so much that they get lost and disinterested. So it's really a smart strategy, even though it's basic, very basic. And if you click login, it goes right to their admin system, or their restaurant login system. Okay, so that's one. Let's look at now this one. This one's called Local for You. It says online ordering and marketing. Oh, so yeah, so with this one, you don't see the prices at all. Okay, so that is one strategy. All right. So now here, you see that the restaurant looks really old style. Or the website. I'm not a fan of like all these blue. I do love blue, but um, not a fan of this website. But anyway, so they have a trial here, an actual dollar trial. You could create that. So that's super simple, right? You have the menu here. So there's the home, products, pricing, marketing, delivery. So they have everything like broken out into, so they have like coronavirus stuff. So they've really broken it all down for you, like all the different things in the menu. And then again, very simple, boost direct sales and all that. So if you go through, so this is kind of how they've positioned it, one stop shop. And then they have some reviews, and then some images here and whatever. So let's go to their pricing. Okay, so they have a pro plan. Okay, so that includes they have a dollar trial for this plan, and it's basically $97 a month, and it's for the online ordering system. No lock in contract and no setup fees. So it looks like what they're doing is they are giving the free plan for $97 a month. Okay, that's an awesome idea. To be honest, that's a really awesome idea. So here's what they're giving, the window stickers, monthly strategy sessions. So that's a really smart strategy, is to offer those strategy sessions. You could even offer remote support. There's obviously you can access their dashboard, so that makes sense. Sales and analytics, secure online payments. So they are including in this, in the free plan, they're including the website and the credit card processing. Okay, so that's really smart. So really, what it's costing them, and we know this from my little cheat sheet here. So it's costing them um, $29 for the credit card processing, and then $9 for the sales optimized website. So it's costing them about 40 bucks, but they're charging $97, and they're pairing it with their offer of coaching and support. So they're really doubling their money with this here. Okay. So what I could do, since I already do coaching and a training session and all of that, I could also include a free membership into my program, or I could also maybe bundle it with Builderall in a package, or I could create a custom website for them. I could do setup fees. There's so many things I could do, right? So here they have another package. So it looks like they just have three packages. Okay. So their other package, the silver bundle, they're calling it, which they've put most popular here. That's a smart strategy. Usually people will go with the middle. That's just typical customer behavior. That's what we do. They have the silver bundle here, so they're charging $297 for it. So it's the website, the corrected Google footprint, which is just the SEO, which is their website, personalized digital flyer they can create themselves, two promotions, secure online payments, customer data, delivery software. So that's actually free. Monthly strategy sessions, Google reviews, stimulus. I'm not quite sure what that is. Manage Facebook ad campaigns. So they do have the advanced reporting. If you look in their packages here, or the advanced promo marketing. So run multiple promos like a pro. This paid plan allows precision selling through client segmentation, and target profiling in order to achieve and track multiple goals. Now, what if, and I don't know this because I'm all I know is what I'm seeing from this website, but they could offer like, digital ads, like Google My Business ads. You could also add in like social media management. Like maybe you want to add a package of like where you will create 30 days of social media content in addition to their plan. I mean, so many things that you could do, right? And then they also have this um, gold bundle. So it's $500 a month. And then, so they're doing the website, all the flyers, and all of this. It looks like everything really that's included with all the tools. So if you got every tool, the actual cost would be $119 a month. Um, so, um, so it looks like only available on application eligibility criteria applies. Okay. So it looks like they could be marking these up. It could be like $119 unless they're adding something additional. $119 and they're charging $500 for it. Okay, so and again, they have a plan, a trial, so that's cool. All right, so we have another company here. Let me see what the name of this is. So Just Cook. So you can see how, so, oh, that's pretty smart. Example ordering. So they have like a example there and example booking. So that's a smart strategy. So they can test it out. You can see this is very, very basic. It's smart that they have this here. So it's partners and preferred services. So yeah, and then drop us a line. So they just have a contact form. So let's go to their pricing. And here is how they only have two packages. Now, I can't read this currency, so I don't really know how it translates, but I was looking at this earlier. So this is about like 450 or something like that. So what they're doing is they're doing a setup price and an ongoing price, okay, which is smart. The setup price, what they're doing is basically creating everything for them. They're getting them all set up on everything. And they're even providing an Epson thermal printer, which is definitely important for restaurants because, when they get an order, what happens is it's going to go to their smartphone. It's going to go to like, usually they have tablets or something, or it can be like a web order or whatever. So it's going to go to an app. All right. So if they have the printer, a thermal printer hooked up to their kitchen, which typically they do, all they would need to do is whoever's in control of the tablet or the app or whatever, all they would need to do is just approve it and then it print it and then it would print into the kitchen. Okay. So that is definitely something that they're going to need if they don't already have it. They could really technically use any Bluetooth printer, but typically restaurants will use thermal printers because you get the two copies. But um, so they're including that. Now I was thinking, well, how much does the actual Epson thermal printer actually cost? So I went to Amazon, right? And I looked at um, Epson thermal printer. All right. And of course they vary in pricing. But if this is your business and you have, maybe you want to have maybe you want to have a few of them on hand if you're actually someone who wants to go to the business. Maybe you want to order it for them, they purchase it, and then you just have it shipped. You can actually ship an Amazon product as a gift so they can't see the price. So that is an option. They pay you the $500 or whatever it is to get everything set up. You set up their website. I mean, literally, how much time would that take you? Because we've walked through the process. It's pretty simple. They're also including the menu creation. So they're really, and honestly, this is the type of structure that you really need to have. This is a very smart marketing strategy because it provides and it's really great targeting, right? Because these are the customers who they're like, I don't want to do any of this stuff. right? I just want to hire someone, just do it for me. I don't want to have to worry about it. Those are the people who are the do it for me customers, right? But I like to actually provide the DIY and the do it for me. So what I want to do is provide the same packaging structure as Gloria Foods did, but also the same as this, right? Because I definitely want to give them options. And because we can access their account because it's so simple, that's definitely a great way. And then you have your ongoing costs, right? So you set them all up. That's the first month. And guaranteed, another reason why this is so smart is because if you get them set up and you get, they don't have to deal with it, there's no hassles, you've taken care of all this for them, then they're going to be utilizing it, right? They're going to be so excited. They might have a little learning curve, but they're going to quickly see how much time this is going to save them. I guarantee they're going to get feedback from their staff, the owners, they're going to be making more money. I guarantee this, right? So this is a really smart strategy. I'm really liking that. I also love the ability to have them have the option, right? They can, you always want to retarget them and say, hey, how is it working? Da 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 da. Do you want this? Do you want that? You want to do all these upsells, but this is a great way to just get them going and ensure that they get past that learning curve. That's what's really, and we know from being in Builderall, we know the struggle, right? A lot of people are just like, they come in, they're like, I don't have time to learn all this, so then they don't, and then they don't renew their Builderall subscription, right? But this is the same way, and we're all like that, right? We're all customers like that. Okay, so we have another option here. I do like this strategy as well. Their website doesn't actually look terrible. This is kind of weird, but they have this video here, which is way too big. And then they have, these options. But let's look at their pricing structure. This honestly was between the last one and this one, these were the ones that I liked the best. Okay, so what they are doing is they're taking the free plan, they're showing all of the options just like I did on this page here, right? Included in the free plan, and then we have all of these things that they get for free, and then optional paid services. Well, if you go back to that website, instead of saying all of this is free, they're saying all the features and a lot more for only $59 a month, right? So here is where you can tell they're a reseller because these aren't the prices that Gloria Foods actually is, right? So you click here and then it actually, you go and then you pay the $50 a month, right? Or $59 a month. This is just a PayPal button. Of course, ours is going to look a lot better because we're going to use Super Checkout. But this is just a PayPal button, so they can just automatically subscribe. So when they subscribe here, you can actually send them especially through the checkout, the thank you page is actually just going to be their login information, right? So if you go to, let's go inside the website. If you go to branding and you go to imprint, or is it logo or custom domain? Custom domain. Here is where you can choose whether you want to hide the sign up link or you want to show it. Okay. Now that's really important because if I open up this incognito window here and I go to my hub, visionfoodhub.com, you'll see no account, sign up here. So that if you click that button, it'll actually deactivate that. And when I thought about how to create these plans, I thought, that's really a super smart strategy because you're weeding out the free people, right? And you're also earning immediate income. You're providing so much value for them, right? So that is a really smart strategy that I am going to go with. All right, so we'll probably be deactivating that. All right, so let's go back to this website. So you see here they're charging that for the free plan. Now that's the free plan, so keep in mind all these add-ons are going to be additional on top of the $59.90. So they're charging online credit payments, which is, if you look at our little cheat sheet here, it's $29 a month, but what they're charging is $50. Okay, so now they're making about 21 bucks, right? Advanced promo marketing. If you look at the cheat sheet, Advanced promo marketing is $19 a month, and they have it priced at $29 a month. Now, for the $9 website, what they're offering here is to set it up for them. And we talked about how easy that is, right? It's just basically filling in the information. So what they're offering to do is to set that up for $19 a month. Okay, so I don't know if this, I think this is a monthly reoccurring charge. So that's, so they set it up for $19 and then they're charging $19 a month. If these people stay, you guys, the best way that you're going to get retention for anything that you're trying to promote online is to make sure that you set them up for success. It's the same with you guys with Builderall. If you just signed up for Builderall and no one helped you and you didn't take the time to, really dive in and learn the tools, then you're likely not going to stay. The next month is going to roll around. You're going to see your subscription coming in and you're like, oh, I'm going to cancel. I don't even know. I'm not going to pay for that again because I haven't even logged in. So this will really, really set them up for success without overwhelm. I mean, we know that it's simple, but we're digital people, right? And some people are really intimidated by that. And some people, especially now, are just so overwhelmed with everything that they have to do inside their business. They're like, man, that's just one more thing that I just do not have time to think about or deal with. And they want you to do it for them. They don't have any desire to be digital marketers. They're restaurant owners. That's their passion. That's what they do. So we want to help them, right? So super cool to set that up $19 a month. And then also with the branded mobile apps, they charge $59 a month, so they're going to charge them $80 a month. So really smart marketing strategy. We're going to combine those. And then of course they have their leave us a message option here. Okay, so you can either log in, or you can check out and get access, or you can I can't talk. Okay, so let's get into super checkout. All right, so we're going to call this the basic package. And speaking of basic, I'm going to make this so super basic. We're not going to put any information here, but I could type in this basic package includes, and then save and next, or save and continue. If you do not have your payment gateways connected, if you've never created a store inside of Builderall, you're not going to have anything here, but it's really simple. All you need to do is click here, choose the payment gateway that you want to use, and then it gives you instructions, each one of them, to tell you how to access that. Okay, so definitely it's really simple. You can choose one or both. I use both. So we want to choose our country. So I'm going to choose United States because that's where I am. We're not giving refunds for this, but it is going to be, for these packages, they're going to be reoccurring payments. Okay, this is going to be a subscription product, which means that when they sign up, it's going to be monthly that they're paying that. Okay. If you have any coupons created, which you can create over here, it'll show a list here that you can choose from. We don't have any of those, so we're just going to click here. Now, here's where we want to create our subscription, and this is really what's going to show up on the checkout page. So we're just going to say basic subscription, or basic package. And then let's say, just for the sake of example, we'll just say $59 a month, and we'll say this basic package includes, and let me delete this. Okay, so how often are how often are we going to charge them this amount? Once a month. And when are, what's the amount of the payments? We can choose, 8 payments, 9 payments, whatever. We're going to make this infinite until they cancel. And we're going to enable it. Okay, so I'm just going to click OK. So now we have the product created. We don't need to worry about the European nations or the VAT because we are in the United States. But if you do, you can customize that there. So we're going to click save and continue. Here, if we have a certain number of products that we are limited by, we want to enable the product quantification and say, hey, we only have 5 of these, so stock it out once those are gone. But we don't. This is digital, which is why I love digital. We could also create an affiliation for our product. So that is also amazing. So we're going to click save and continue. And now we want to choose our checkout. I think I like this one best. Maybe this one. I think I like this one. Okay, so a lot of people don't know this, but you can actually customize these checkout pages if you click here. And you can choose the field style. I always use Lato. You can change the color of black or anything that you want to. I actually have a branded black color, and I want to show you how to use that. And the reason that I'm being um, wanting to be thorough with this first one is because all the other products we're just going to duplicate. So I'm going to copy and then I'm going to go back to my super checkout and I'm going to paste. So I want to make sure that I have the exact color black that I like to use. I'm going to have it a white background. The border can be solid. I do not like roundness on my buttons, so I'm going to, or the fields. I'm going to add a color shadow, except I like to do black in the middle, and then I like to use the transparency. Go here, and then the middle and the transparency. That's my favorite, or actually, that was the wrong thing. Okay, so let's go back here now. All right, so color background, color of border. We don't need to worry about this. Oh, color of shadow. That's what I was trying to go to. It made me jump around. So I'm going to put that in the middle because that's going to be my shadow. And then I'm not going to really worry about any of this stuff. The blur, you can play with that if you want to. Definitely going to change this so it doesn't say super checkout. It'll just say checkout. And then let's go to get my branded color because my button needs to be purple because you know that I love purple. All right, and I need the exact shade of purple. So I'm going to copy the hex code here and I'm going to go back to my super checkout and I'm going to paste. And then we have a secondary text color, which I will just leave the default. We want to change the button to the purple color as well. If you want to add, a border style or something like that, you can do that. I do not like the round buttons, so I'm going to be changing that. And here we can add a shadow if we want. So we just do the same thing there. And we won't deal with the blur or any of that. So let's go ahead and save. Now now what we need to do is choose our first, where are we going to sell this? Right? We're going to sell this on the pricing page. That's where we're going to put the button where they can check out to actually make a purchase. So that's where we want to sell the product. What's the thank you page? The thank you page needs to be where we're going to send them once they have signed up, right? So I'm going to click here and I want to choose a custom thank you page. And that is going to be my hub, right? So I'm going to choose visionfoodhub.com. So we could lock this down to where the only way that they could go to this domain and have an account created is by sending them there, right? So we could actually even put this inside of a membership area if we wanted to by adding it as an iframe. So many things that we could do. All right. So let's just go ahead and make this simple. We're going to choose use custom thank you URL. We're going to sell it on the pricing page, and I'm going to click save and continue. Here we can choose mailing boss list if we want to. I'm not going to choose that right now. We could, but I don't have one created. Let's see. The thank you email message. I definitely recommend customizing this always because the default is kind of generic. Plus, you want to give them instructions, right? So I'm going to say thank you for your purchase. And then in here, you can actually use tags. So if I wanted to say, let's see, thank you for your purchase F name. Um, Actually, I'm not quite sure how the tags work in this email, so I don't want to use them just in case it doesn't show. But I'm going to say thank you for your purchase. Um, Now, this is an important part because um, you have to manually release once they've made a purchase. So, if we think through the process, they're going to click the button on the website, they're going to make a purchase, they're going to go to that hub, they can, if we leave it unlocked where they can create an account, then they're going to create an account. But what if they do this at 3 a.m. and they see, hey, I created an account and I had my I purchased the website and I purchased this and I don't have access to that. So that's where we want to think about that. So what's going to make them have the most information possible? How are they going to be, reassured that they will? So thank you for your purchase. Our team is working on setting up your new product. Please give us 24 hours to get you set up. If you have any questions, please let us know by replying to this email. Now, this is an important part too, because I want them to reply to the email, because when they reply, I'll be able to see the email that they received and why they're messaging me. So, and I get this all the time. People message me and ask me random questions all the time, but I don't know, are you a member of my team? Because then I definitely want to message you back and make sure I get you the answer. Are you, somebody who's not on my team and you're just, and I'm sorry, I get this a lot, but you're just a builder all member who just wants to keep asking me questions, and it's like you have to find ways of like really streamlining and making sure that you're spending your time the best way possible. This is why I'm not a fan of Messenger. This is why I created a Telegram group for my team, because really that's the best way to contact me. I just cannot respond to every single email. So creating a thank you email like this and asking them to reply, or even if it's in an email sequence, if they reply to that email, then it just makes things so clear to you. It's like, oh, this is what they're talking about. And a lot of times too, I get questions where people are like, hey, in that one video you talked about that one place and where can I find that? And I'm like, I have no idea what you're talking about, right? So anyway, if we just ask them, hey, reply to this email, then that really clears up a lot of information and will eliminate the chain and going back and forth emails, right? So do you want to replace the tags? No, we're not going to worry about that. Do we want to send an abandoned cart email message when the buyer leaves the page? Absolutely, we do. We don't want to use the default though, so we're going to create our own and we're going to say, oh no, what happened? Or actually, I do write that sometimes, but we could also, just to be more professional, we could say um, purchase not purchase not completed. And we could actually say action required, because we want it to be like important, right? Action required, purchase not completed. It looks like you added one of our services to your cart, but it seems the transaction did not complete. Please let us know if you have any questions. We are happy to help. All right, so I'm going to fix this. All right, and save and continue. And do we want to release any membership areas? And again, you know, going through this process, it might be smart to create a membership area that you can release upon payment. Maybe you want to add like additional bonuses and things like that. Again, lots of opportunities. And then you could always put that, your like what my hub is. You could always put that, in an iframe and lock it down. So definitely something to think about. And maybe, as time goes on, and one thing I definitely don't want to do, and I want to encourage you guys to not do, is when you get to this point and you're just like I am, and you're like, oh, you know what? I could lock that down, and I could do this, and I could do that. You're absolutely right. But don't lose focus of what the task at hand is. Okay, there's lots of things that you could do, but let's get a business up and going, because if you spend all your time thinking about things that could happen, what you could do, then what ends up happening is you don't do any of them because you're so afraid, well, what if this or what if that. We're just getting a website going. We are going to find clients, and then we will work all of those things out as it goes, because no matter how much you prepare, you're going to have issues and things that you never even thought about that you'll need to resolve. And, that's why don't be afraid. Just always accept the opportunity and then figure it out later. Okay, so do we want to enable scripts or anything, social proof? We will come back and add social proof for sure, but we're not going to integrate it with any of these things here. We're going to click save and continue and save and continue. And once you read through all the terms and services, you can accept the terms and save and continue. Okay. So now I have this one product set up, and this is going to be how every product is going to be set up. Okay, so now all I need to do is click confirm to duplicate, and now I just want to edit. Okay, so that now this is going to be the standard package. All right, and we will type in here this standard package includes. And I did leave this as a ebooks and media files. I didn't mean to do this. Actually, services. So we're going to. We don't need to really click update yet because it'll take us out of it. So we just want to do edit. Now we want to change the subscription, obviously, because we duplicated it, and this is a standard package. So we're going to say standard package. And we can change the price. So if the basic package is $59, maybe we want to make this one $97. And then we can change the description. Standard package includes. We're going to charge them one time a month. We're going to have it infinite until they cancel. And then we're going to click OK. All right, so we've talked about that now. Let's go to product quantification. We don't need to worry about affiliation. We don't need to worry about design. The design duplicates when you duplicate that. We're going to send them to the same page, and we're going to sell this on the same page. We don't need to worry about it. We don't have a list we're going to use. We're going to use these default emails, which duplicate with the product. We're not going to release any membership areas or use any integrations. We don't need to worry about shipping, and we've already accepted the terms, so we just want to update and finalize. Okay, so now we have created packages for reoccurring. Okay, so now what if we have what if we want to do a product which is like a one-time setup? How would that work? Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm just going to duplicate this again, and let's go ahead and edit. And then I'm going to say one-time setup. And we're going to change the description. This one-time setup includes, and we're going to keep it as services. Let's go to the pricing. This one is not going to be recurring. It's going to be a single payment. So when you choose single payment, you'll see that that subscription information goes away. Now for this one, we're going to say like $397 for the one-time setup. And we are going to choose product quantification. We don't need to worry about affiliation. Design, our checkout page is the same. We're still going to send them to this page, but maybe we want to send them to our booking page to book an appointment, and then we can set it up with them. Lots of options there, but we'll just leave that as the same. We can connect it to an email list. We want to go ahead and use all of these. Um, and we are not going to release any membership areas, not going to worry about integrations or shipping. And we've already read that and accepted the terms, so we're going to click update and finalize. Now, let's say we wanted to add a $1 trial. If you go to offers and click create offer, we'll say start $1 trial. And we want to select the package that we want to create the offer for. So the $1 trial, we're going to go ahead and create for the basic package. And here we can choose a custom thank you, but we want that, and it's going to be visionfoodhub.com. That's the same place we're sending the others. Where we're going to sell this, we're going to sell this on the pricing page. And we're going to say this is we'll just say a 30-day trial of the basic package. And we will click save and continue. Now, how much of a discount do we want to give? We could do, I thought there was an option to, let's see, we could select a coupon list if we wanted to. We could choose to do refunds if we want to. Let me see, make the offer unlimited. I thought that there was, and I'm almost positive that there was um, a fixed price. So let's just say for now, let's say 50% trial, just to go to the next. Okay, so here's what it is. Create a promotional period. So that's what it was. That's why I was getting confused. We don't want a discount here. We want to click here, create a promotional period like free trials or $1 the first month. Okay, so here is the package that we're going to let them choose $1 the first month. Set periods and months, so we're going to say only 1 month. Set your promotional value for this period. We're going to charge $1. Oops, not 1,000, just one. And so just to verify, it says basic package. In the first month, it's going to be $1. And then every month after that, it's going to be $59. So let's click save and continue. Okay. So now when we want to offer the $1 trial, we need to click here and then get the checkout URL. So if we go here to look at the $1 offer, this is what it looks like. So it'll have, here's the $1 trial. You can click here and it says, subtotal $59. And then it says, oh, why does it say that though? You'll be charged $1. The dashboard. Oh, this looks different. Maybe I think this is because of maybe the checkout that I chose. Now I'm intrigued. Okay, so things change so fast. Let me get back to where I was. Okay, so that's how to create a trial offer. So sorry about that. They changed it, and we just had the launch, and lots of things have been updated. Like I just realized we could actually create variants and things. Here's something that's important too. If you are wanting to position this as as the individual packages, like how Gloria Foods has on here. Let me actually find it now. If you want them to be able to like click here, like maybe you want them to be able to sign up for the $59 package, but then you want them to be able to add on what they want. So like maybe they choose the $59 package and then they also want the credit card processing and then the sales optimized website, but they don't want these things. What you can do then is go to the e-commerce. Okay, and you're going to create a store. So we're going to call this Vision Food Tools is my store. We can go ahead and choose these payment gateways. Select my page. It's going to be pricing. I don't have any coupons. We're going to choose the English language. We'll say one product per, or 6 products per page. We'll go ahead and leave these. I'm not too worried about all of that. I just want to quickly show you. So let's go ahead and click save and continue. Then we have basic information here. Actually, we just went through that. Do you want to enable global affiliation? You have your products here, but keep in mind that this will only show up for in the e-commerce store if it's one-time products. Okay, so the subscription products will not work. There is a way. I totally forgot that when I started showing you this. There is a way that you can set that up in Stripe or PayPal and create a product that has those, and then just share the link. But you can't do that in Super Checkout. I'm sorry I started showing you that. But if you did have, those one-time offers that you're like the setup or whatever, you could choose that there. So, and you do have the ability in Stripe as well to create a one-time, like if you wanted to do a one-time setup fee, and then you also wanted to charge them at the same time all of the additional products for the month, you could do all of that in one invoice in Stripe and PayPal, but you cannot do that through the Super Checkout. So I am sorry that I led us down this rabbit hole here when it wouldn't work. Okay, so that is all that I had for you guys today. I'm still going to continue working on this website. What we're going to do is exactly what I was showing you here. I'm going to continue working on this. I'm going to put all the free products here. We're going to create a plan that's going to be $59 a month for the free plan. And then we're going to add these on, and we'll go ahead and, of course, I want to add the button. I want to automate as much of that as possible. And the cool thing is since we're having them check out here, since as a reseller, um, if you're an affiliate, if they purchase the product within their dashboard, then they don't get charged right away. But if you control the checkout process, then you can control what happens after the checkout process. You can add them to email lists. You can add them, send out email marketing campaigns to them. Once they've checked out, that's what puts them on the list. You can add them to membership areas. You have a lot of control. Whereas if you are just an affiliate and you let them manage it all, then you don't really have control. So, I am a control freak, but you definitely want to make sure that you're controlling as much of your business as possible because it's your brand, and it also gives you the opportunity to retarget them, to offer them upsells, to nourish that relationship with them as a client, offer them any products and services that you may provide that will help them in the future, today when they sign up and in the future for years to come. So, Karen or Maria says, why is blue color old style? What are modern colors for websites? Maria, I've done a lot of training on branding, but you can just Google popular color palettes, for websites in 2021. It's not that blue is old style. It's just that website, the color palette was old style. So, people think that, if you created a website in, the early 90s, that you should be able to still use that same website, all these years later. And that's just not the case. It needs to be updated because what your customer sees on your website is a representation of your business. So if your website is not professional, like when you look at, if you're a customer and you look at this website compared to, this website, you get an impression, right? I mean, honestly, these are kind of hospital colors, but also if they are in different countries, different color palettes are typical too. So, that it's just something that you need to think about. Um, this is a it kind of looks generic, to be quite honest. It looks like a really cookie cutter website. Um, I'm not that impressed with this, but it gives an impression of your business. It really does when you choose the right color palettes and all of that, and stay consistent with your branding. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm really excited about this project. I'm working hard on this website. It has multiple pages, if you can see here, because it's not. I know when you look at the website here, it looks like, oh, well, that's just this page, and that page, but that's actually not the case. It's actually the home page here. That has, things that you need to access on it. It's also this page here, which is different. It's also this page here that you link to that's not even in the menu, and there's other pages like that. So that's why this, what looks like a simple website, on the back end of it is actually this website, and I have not even created all the pages yet. So never fear, you guys will have the option to purchase this template when it's done. I have lots of cool, exciting things. Honestly, my whole goal for you guys is to use this as an opportunity to really push past that fear of, I'm just afraid. Yeah, I don't know how to build websites. I don't know how to do this. And it's like, again, it's just one of those opportunities to learn while you earn. Obviously, the best practice would be to be a reseller, to white label that platform like I did, create your website like I'm doing, position. We're going to create a Facebook page, a YouTube channel. We're going to do all these things. We're going to create a Google My Business account. We're going to do all of those things. And it's so important for you to do that. But if you are brand new and this totally overwhelms you, that's what makes me excited to give you the opportunity to have something that's so simple that if you just take the time to learn these easy to use tools, it will encourage you to just go get a client. And I'm telling you, you don't have to feel like a salesperson. These people need our help. They really, really do. They're restaurant owners. They're working really hard. A lot of the times they work 16-hour days, and my heart really breaks for them. They're trying so hard to make it work through this pandemic, and they're really, really struggling. And so, honestly, that's what makes me the most passionate about helping local business owners, is because I want to use my skills to help them. They all have families. They're not rich people. They just had a dream and a vision, and they're trying to make it happen. And so I want to use what I know how to do to help them grow their business and their vision. Right. So that's my little speech for today of why I'm so passionate and excited about this project. So again, thank you so much for joining me. If you guys did not watch the presentation of the top 20 tools that you need to be successful online, I'm going to send you out with that video. If you have seen it, have a wonderful day, and I will see you all tomorrow, same time, same place. Go make your vision a reality. Bye. Hey y'all, Bridget Bartlett here. I am the president of Vision Marketing and Design.com. Today I'm going to show you the top 20 tools you need to be successful online, the average cost of these tools, and how the automation will actually save you time and money. In this presentation, we're going to discuss who needs online tools, why online tools are important, top 20 tools every online business needs, and my secret weapon to saving 94% on all of these tools we're going to discuss today. So, who needs online tools and why? Well, online coaches can automate the entire lead generation and onboarding process by having leads book appointments, automatically create webinar links, send reminders of upcoming appointments, and then even add to their calendar. We learned from the pandemic just how important it is for local businesses to have a way for customers to contact, purchase, or order from their website. Not only that, it saves the business owner and the customer a lot of time if they don't need to wait for business hours to call and contact a person who is then getting paid to answer the phone. Entrepreneurs have yet to find a way to create more hours in the day, so automation is the key to scaling a business without sacrificing quality or service. Successful entrepreneurs get so much done because they automate as much as they can and save their time for things they can't. Anyone can be a course creator if they love to teach what they're passionate about. However, successfully launching a course online, they need to have a website and a way to present the course and manage their students. They also need to have a way to capture leads and payments to sell and deliver the course. There may be tests and quizzes included that should all be automated if there's any way to actually earn a profit. Freelancers are always looking for ways to automate their processes and save time to do what they love while working where they want. In fact, learning how to use these top 20 tools to help business owners set this process up and manage their marketing is an excellent skill set to gain with unlimited opportunities. The main benefits to online tools, as you have figured out so far, is saving time and money and generating passive income. Saving time by setting up your business on autopilot is like having a whole team working 24 hours a day. You can save money because the tools are a lot less expensive than paying the salaries of an entire team. And you can earn passive income because once you set up the process, you can make sales and appointments all day, every day, while you do what you do the best. So, why are online tools such an important part of the customer journey? Let me explain further. The customer journey, otherwise known as the marketing funnel, starts with awareness. Since you can't do anything until the consumers become aware of your brand, this is the obvious first step. Once a consumer becomes aware of your business, they will go on a discovery mission. They will look in search engines and social media and see what they find. Your online presence will make or break your business at this stage. Salesforce.com estimates that consumers are 75% of the way to making their buying decision to buy from your business or brand before they ever visit your store or contact you based solely on your online presence. In the consideration stage, they have become aware, discovered more about your business, but they have not yet made a purchase. The goal here is to get them to engage with your business in some way so that you can help them make the buying decision. In this stage of the customer journey, they are very likely to make a purchase. This is where the conversion from consumer to customer takes place. But the customer journey does not end there. Once the sale is made, you should still find ways to provide value to your customers so they want to keep coming back to you and build that customer relationship. When you invest time and money in your marketing, you'll very likely break even on the first sale. That's why most of your income is going to come from return customers. Sending emails, engaging on social media, creating content, creating communities around your brand are all great ways of retaining your customers and keeping them for years to come. You must win at each of these stages. All of your marketing efforts should be focused on exceeding the expectations of the consumer at each and every stage in their experience with your business. This can be a very overwhelming and very expensive process to sort through all the tools, get past the learning process, and then try to figure out how to get them all to integrate with one another. So I'm going to help you save time and money by showing you the top 20 tools you must have to not only promote your business online, but also automate and manage these processes. Plus, I'm going to show you my secret on how you can get all of these tools in one place for less than $80. The most important tool you need is a website builder. You need a website if you want to build a brand, position yourself as an expert, get found online, showcase your products and services. The average monthly price for a website builder itself is about $20 a month. There are many to choose from on the market today. These builders can range from beginner-friendly to pretty complex, so make sure you choose the right one depending on your skill level right now, but even more importantly, choose one that you can grow with. Once your business grows, you do not want to have to rebuild everything on another platform. That is expensive and time-consuming. The second most important tool you must have for your online marketing is an email autoresponder. Have you ever heard the money's in the list? That's because it is. The average monthly cost for an email autoresponder is about $99 a month. Most of your profits from advertising in any form is going to come from repeat customers. You might break even on the first sale, but keeping your customers engaged with your business is really what's going to give you the best return on your investment. Plus, you need to make sure to follow up with your leads on a regular basis. And if you don't automate this, you need to spend hours daily sending emails or hire someone to do this for you. Did you know that research has shown if customers cannot book appointments online, they will actually choose to use the competitor over you? The old ways of calling during business hours and speaking to a person to schedule an appointment are no longer acceptable for us as consumers. Plus, you need to send reminders to your customers of upcoming appointments by email and text. If this isn't automated, you need to spend hours of time doing this or hire someone to do this for you. The average monthly price is about $40. Having a CRM is vital to your online business. Imagine if you could set up a system that would automatically send emails to your customers according to every action they took on your website. Maybe they watched a video for more than 3 minutes and you actually send an email with a special one-time offer to buy now. How valuable would that be to scaling your business? CRMs range in functionality and price, but most CRMs are about $75 a month. Every business needs a sales funnel. This is basically a website that's designed to get a lead and turn them into a recurring customer for years to come. Funnel builders make this process very easy to create the blueprint, pages, and communications so you stay organized with the project and ensure all the moving parts function properly. These funnel builders range in pricing from free and up. However, once you add all the tools you need for the entire funnel, you'll usually end up paying about $300 a month. Every business needs to have an active presence on social media. This is a crucial part of every step in the customer journey. This is also a great way to grow a community around your business and brand in mass numbers around the world. It's recommended you post content daily. This can be very time consuming. However, there are many tools available to help you manage this, schedule your content ahead of time, and move on to other things. The average cost for a social media planner is about $50 a month. Customer service is about more than just the customer. It's about your business and your teams too. Having a help desk not only makes things easy on your customers, but sets your team up for success and keeps your business in sync. If you have a website, especially if you're doing any type of sales, you want to make sure that you have a good support system in place for your customers. These range in functionality and pricing, but a basic help desk tool averages about $99 a month. Webinars give us the opportunity to teach our leads and help them understand why our product is valuable in the first place. Webinars will allow your audience to place a name with a face and a voice with a name. Introduce yourself to your customers, share information, deliver training, and allow customers to see you. This helps you build the know, like, and trust factor at a much faster pace than emails, for example. They allow you to build a personal relationship and have a real-time conversation. Most webinar platforms average about $70 a month. 92% of online consumers will look at a product review before making a purchase. As consumers, we do not like to be the first one to try a new business or product. We like to research and see what others have to say or receive confirmation that others also thought it was a good enough deal to make a purchase. This is where social proof tools can help you gain authority on your website and encourage your website visitors to go ahead and take action. Unless you want to do this manually or hire someone, again, it's best to have a tool and automate this for you. The average cost is about $75 a month. Chatbots on your Facebook Messenger and on your website are an excellent way to provide immediate customer service. You can design them to answer commonly asked questions or even have them lead your prospect through a sales process or pre-qualify clients before sharing your booking calendar link. This is like having a support staff and sales staff working for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Whether you are a local business or looking for a way to earn income teaching what you know, create a training hub of interactive courses with all of your policies, procedures, and playbooks ready to be shared anywhere, anytime with a simple enrollment link. a place for your whole team to access the information they need to get the job done. As many established entrepreneurs say, online courses are flexible, fun, and profitable and offer the best business model. With online learning, your learners can access content anywhere and anytime. This also leads to better retention. You will find many of these e learning tools at a very inexpensive price online, but make sure that you select the one that includes an email, booking, and checkout system with a membership area. Once you add all of these functions on, these platforms usually cost around $325 a month. If you are a small business, an e commerce store is a must have in order to increase sales and build your brand. Your customers are increasingly browsing and shopping online, and an e commerce store will keep you competitive, expand your reach, and allow you to offer a better customer experience. Plus, your website is creating passive income for you while you run your business. You can find some really inexpensive options to build an e commerce store. However, make sure to pay attention to the cost of the add ons for these platforms. Once you integrate the emails, notifications, different payment options, and so on, the average cost will be around $134 a month. Quizzes, polls, surveys, and trivia questions are excellent ways of getting leads, especially on social media. Remember the last quiz that you took on Facebook to determine which superhero you were? Well, the purpose of that quiz was to get your email and introduce you to a product or service. These are great ways of getting feedback from customers or even pre qualifying clients. The average cost for a quiz builder tool is about $99 a month. Copywriting, or more precisely, well written copy, is essential because it drives profitability, earns a return on investment, and achieves your business goals by convincing your target customer that your product you're offering will solve their need and offer them value. This can take years to really master this skill set. However, there are some great script generators that will help guide you to ensure your emails and website copy is compelling so that your customers and leads take action. The average cost for these tools are about $40 a month. Create a blog to share value to your target audience. Use keywords to rank in search engines organically and monetize your blog with affiliate marketing and Google AdSense. Most website builders include a blog builder in one of their plans, or you can use software for blogs only. The average cost is about $20 a month. Using a viral share funnel is an excellent way to get free traffic to your business. Reduce ROI, engage customer leads, quickly gain new social media followers, grow your email list, generate new leads, and increase website traffic. These tools average about $300 a month. If you create products or you have a business that provides services all over the country or the world, you may want to consider creating an affiliate program. Have someone sign up and agree to pay them a commission if they bring you paying customers. Some of this software can get really expensive as your sales and registered affiliates grow. However, on average, it will cost around $118 a month. If you are a WordPress fan or you plan to build a large e commerce store like Amazon or Walmart, you want to make sure that you choose the industry leader in e commerce. WordPress with WooCommerce can be fairly inexpensive to host, however, be mindful of the additional themes and plugins that may incur a cost. For example, the email autoresponder and different widgets. These average monthly costs for hosting a WordPress website with WooCommerce is about $29 a month. If you're already a drop shipper or you're interested in starting a drop shipping business, this can be a time consuming process to download and then upload information for each and every item. However, there are actually tools that allow you to automatically import all of your products for free directly to your store. You'll be able to import thousands of AliExpress drop shipping products instantly and filter your shipping destination and carrier with one click. Save time and focus on building your store and brand. These tools average about $40 a month. An online magazine can help establish you as a thought leader in your area, provide value to your audience, and make money for you and your business. Allow your leads to download your magazine or share the link and view online. Make sure to choose a magazine builder that allows you to incorporate video, Google AdSense, and clickable links. These are an important feature you don't realize you need until you actually have learned to use the builder. These magazine builders can cost about $200 a month. So now that we have discussed the top 20 tools you need to be successful online, let's review the average monthly cost for all of these tools if you decided to purchase them separately and piece them all together with 20 different subscriptions. The first tool we discussed is the website builder, which the average cost is $20 a month. Add to that the email autoresponder, which is $99 a month, $40 a month for the booking calendar, $75 a month for the CRM, $300 a month for the funnel builder, $50 a month for the social media planner, $99 a month for the help desk, $75 a month for the webinar, $75 a month for the social proof, $50 a month for the chat bots and site bots, $325 a month for the e-learning, $134 a month for e-commerce, $99 a month for a quiz builder, $40 a month for a script generator, $20 a month for a blog builder, and $300 a month for the viral share. $118 a month for an affiliate program, $29 a month for WordPress and WooCommerce, $40 a month for the drop shipping, $200 a month for the digital magazine. To purchase all of these tools separately would cost you $2,188 every single month. But wait, I told you at the beginning of this presentation I was going to give you my secret to saving more than 94% on all of these tools. That is a savings of $2,108. Let me introduce you to Builderall, the world's most complete and powerful digital marketing platform in the world. For just $79.90 a month. This is an insane value. At this price, you can keep more of your profits, and that savings of $2,108 can stay right in your bank account to help you grow and scale your business financially. But wait, there's still more. Click the link below to join Builderall today and get these 20 tools we just discussed, and you're going to receive 25 more additional tools added directly to your dashboard. These tools include Mockup Studio, Page SEO Report, Click Map, Instagram Autoresponder, URL Shortener, Browser Notifications, Directory Builder, Chat Builder, App Builder, Share Locker, VA Access, Website Agency Accounts, SMS Messaging, Telegram Funnel Builder, WhatsApp Launch Manager, WhatsApp Automation Tool, DNS Manager, 3D Photo Editor, Video Funnel Builder, Design Resources, Marketplace, Notification Center, Pop-Up Creator, Video Wrapper, Professional Emails. That's 45 high-quality digital marketing tools all in one platform valued at $3,688 every single month that you are going to get for just $79.90 a month for life. Builderall guarantees that if you sign up today at $79.90 a month, you will never pay more for your plan regardless of any price increases they may make in the future. That is insane. At this point, if you are still sitting on the fence, jump off. It's time to stop dreaming about where you want to be in life and start taking action to make your vision a reality. Click the button below this video now to become a member today, and I will see you inside.